woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. So Northwestern's offense takes the field for the first time today. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air on second down. With the catch, it's Covey. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance. Aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes the grab. It's Marsh. On the move at the 30. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Spartan. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Makes the catch. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Childs. Makes the grab, it's McCray. There he goes! The 20. Touchdown, Michigan State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Power football with the run. Look out, he's got room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Wildcats are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out fast. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. First play of the period will be a second down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Spartans in the hurry up. The sure hands, it's Gore. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Gore. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Flushed out of the pocket. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the ball is free on the pitch. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Spartans looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Spartans trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Sparty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big one.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Give to the running back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. All the way back to the 15. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw. It's Childs. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Boyd. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Using his legs to buy some time. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Spartans will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So now it's 2nd and long. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the try is no good. There is a flag on the field, so let's see if he gets a do-over.
Roughing the kicker.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Not sure they had to make many adjustments. It breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Forced out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Collier. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup,
touchdown, Sparty! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Got his man on the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged out of the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it to him on the screen.
you got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone. Turns on the Jets. The 30, the 20. Touchdown Spartans. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. North Texas is going to walk off the field there in Denton with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Always fun.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Childs. Quick completion on the out. And they'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Childs. Pressure coming. Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Pocket breaking down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Backed up now, here's second and long. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Caught near the sticks, it's Mark. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Scrambling away. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass.
Touchdown, Sparty! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. And his first pass is incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Wants to return it. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it inside the 25. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets it down at the 23. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quick.
There he goes! All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Working on the right. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
Another first down.
Wants to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Here we go.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. At the 35, he's open.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going to swing it on second down. Bring in the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now third and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. Finds a crease at the 20. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. Here's a hit. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Makes the catch. It's Collier. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Still on his feet at the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gore. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Just inside the 35. First and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
How about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the fourth quarter. There is no let-up.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll try to get the first through the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total